Nightmare Ariola, and you're watching Mission Boxing Today on YouTube.
Heavyweight boxing fans, what's the deal? All right, man. So, shouts out to IFL TV. This is where I just seen these two interviews. Um, and I did not know. Well, today's the weigh-in for David Haye versus Tony Bellew. Both of them dudes. Before I even get to talking about Jennings, and just have had me cracking up, man. Tony Bellew, he's a broken man. He's a broken man. Shut the fuck up. And then you got David, hey, I'm gonna knock him clean spark out, yeah? Shit's hilarious, man. Listen to those two. But yeah, man, I guess Dillian Whyte and Jennings at the weigh-in were getting into it, I guess. I guess Jennings must have had some type of interview, or I don't know if he was on his Instagram live. I'm not sure who he was getting interviewed by or where this interview took place, but a question was asked to him about Dillian Whyte. And, just asking, can a fight between him and Whyte? And I guess Jennings' reply was he can't fuck with me. Now, here in the States, when somebody says that, that's just saying that, hey, you can't beat me, or you know what I mean, or this dude couldn't touch me in the ring, or you know what I mean, I'm better than him. That's all it really means is, man, you can't fuck with me. You know what I mean? And you can say that and not even mean to be disrespectful. I mean, it happens on the basketball court when you're out there and somebody's trying to guard you and you crossing them over and pulling up for jump shots. You may say, man, you can't fuck with me. You can't guard me. It's just talking shit. You know what I mean? But I guess Dillian Whyte wanted to really fight there. Like, he wanted the fist fight, street fight. And I guess Jennings was saying, or listen to the interview, Jennings was saying, nah, man, let's get paid for it. You know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I would like to see this fight, Dillian Whyte and Brian Jennings. Now, Dillian Whyte, like I was telling some of you, there was one guy that came to my comments section and said, Dillian Whyte never called out Dominic Brazil. And I'm like, yes, he did on his Instagram. You know what I mean? But yeah, he actually said something about it on the interview today on IFL TV. And he was even saying, which y'all already knew, that he called out Brazil as soon as Brazil beat Ugano, and he was telling Eddie Hearn to set it up. Let's fight for the WBC silver title. You know what I mean? That's another thing. Let me go over people saying, oh, who cares about the silver title? It's like, well, yeah, of course. But when you win titles like that, like the silver title, the interim title, shit like that, it just gets you closer to a title shot. Nobody's fighting for the prestige of the, silver title. It's just, it gets you closer to a title shot. You know what I mean? Plus it's vacant. And it's just getting them closer, man. It's not like the winner's going to walk around with that belt like they're the champ. You know what I mean? Kind of goes without saying. But, he said he called out Brazil. Then IFL TV was asking him about Lucas Brown. And Dillian Whyte said that Lucas Brown is delivering pizzas for Domino's right now out in Australia. But he was just talking a lot of shit, man. And he brought up the Chisora fight. And he said he'll fight Chisora tomorrow. But this time it has to be for the check. He said last time it was for, bragging rights. And it was for WBC rankings. Because remember, that was an eliminator fight. Chisora and Whyte. So it was certain things on the line. Now his position on it now was, well, hey, although it was a very close fight, I thought it was a very close fight. But Dillian Whyte said, hey, man, I already beat you. You know what I mean? So what do I get out of it this time? Besides it being another good fight, what do I get out of it this time? And I guess if he fights him again, he wants, a big payday. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, man, Jennings versus Dillian Whyte, I think it'd be a damn good fight. Jennings said that he'll fight him. He has no problem fighting him. Dillian Whyte said he has no problem fighting him. So there's some good names that you can match with Dillian Whyte. Plus, I want to see Jennings in the ring. Haven't seen him since the Ortiz fight, man. That was 2015. With the end of 2015, he's been out for damn near a year and a half, man. So, all these names that Dillian Whyte has been connected to, I would love to see him. Jennings, Brazil, should sign me up for any of them. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I guess today, Jennings and Dillian Whyte had a little few words. Nothing big, nothing happened. I'm glad nothing happened at the press conference. I'm glad there was no speakers thrown or any type of brawls or anything. You know what I mean? Let's get in the ring, man. Let's get these two in the ring. Jennings was rated by the WBC, and then he got when they refreshed their rankings, he wasn't in there because he's been out for over a year. You know what I mean? Maybe Jennings can fight Whyte and probably get his ranking back up in the WBC, or it's just a good fight, period, man. It's a good fight, period, man. I like this fight. So what do you guys think about this Jennings and Dillian Whyte getting into it? And what do you think about the prospect of them fighting? If you haven't seen these videos, go on IFL TV. I'm sure a lot of you are already subscribed to them, but if you haven't seen it, go to their channel, man, and check these interviews out with Jennings. He has his own separate interview explaining what happened with Dillian Whyte today at the weigh-in, and then Dillian Whyte goes over what he felt happened. You know what I mean? But I would love that fight, Jennings versus Dillian Whyte. Dillian Whyte also seemed frustrated. You know, one thing that both these guys got in common is they're both, well, Dillian Whyte's been active, but they both seem kind of frustrated that they don't have any fights on the horizon and irritated, you know, because even Dillian Whyte said he was there to go find Eddie Hearn to talk to Eddie about when is he getting back in the ring. And he also said that Eddie Hearn has his sights on other things right now and other fighters, hint, hint, Anthony Joshua and everything else. And he wants to know, hey, man, what's up with me? You know what I mean? When am I fighting again? Fuck everybody else. When am I fighting again? You know what I mean? And we know Jennings, I seen an interview on Fight Hype yesterday, and he was, you know, you could tell he was frustrated about not getting in the ring because they asked him what was his plans next. And he was, you know, saying, man, what do you want me to do? He was like, I want all these guys. I want to fight. I want to fight, you know. So Jennings versus Whyte, I would love that fight. I love it. You guys let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm out.